education platform.
Good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to Qalam educational platform, bringing you grade 12 English Ethiopian curriculum. Remember, in our last lesson, we looked at speaking skills 1. Now we are moving to speaking skills 2. Speaking skills 2. Welcome. Now, expressing purpose. How do you express a purpose in speaking? So activity 2, activity 6.4, it says, get into groups of 3 and answer the questions below. Like question 1, why do we plant trees? Then you write the purpose. So just pause the video, then do the exercise in groups. After you finish, click continue. Join the sentences in column 1 with the correct purpose in column 2. So you will be doing matching. I want to do for you one example so that I can allow you to do the rest. I will draw a map for you so that to take some in order to visit, so that you can find my house, in order to buy, in order to get a good seed, so that he can, so that we wouldn't, so that I can learn. Yes, I will draw a map for you so that you can find my house. So I will draw a map for you so that you can find my house. Okay? Yes. So pause the video, do this exercise. After you finish, then you click proceed. Now, here they are saying, you are being asked, join each pair of sentences using conjunctions, expressions of purpose. So you are given 2 sentences and you are supposed to join the 2 using conjunctions. Remember, we have coordinating conjunctions, okay? Coordinating conjunctions, yeah, conjunctions, and we have subordinating conjunctions. You see? Yes. So, whichever you choose, like coordinating conjunctions, this is what we have as fun boys. Fun boys. And subordinating conjunctions are like because, however, although, like that. So, let me do the first one. I have a part-time job. I want to get some extra money. I have a part-time job so as to get some extra money. So you remove this, then you say so as. I have a part-time job so as to get some extra money. So pause the video, do the exercise. When you finish, you click proceed. Okay? Here, fill in the blanks with so as to, so as to, so as not to, or so that. Those are what we call expressions of purpose. Yes? So, people on bicycles should wear orange coats so that drivers can see them in the dark. So I will use this one. So that. So I've done for you that example. Now you do for me the rest. So pause the video, do the exercise. When you finish, click proceed. Now, language tips. Language tips. What is a purpose? Expressing purpose. A purpose might mean objective, intention, or goal. So, a purpose is anything a person intends to do or achieve in the future. There are many ways people can express purpose in English. In this lesson, you will be introduced to some of the most common expressions. Below, there are 3 different ways to express purpose. Each category shows you a way of expressing purpose. Okay? So, expressing purpose, category 1, for. You can use conjunction for. In English, for is always followed by a noun or a verb plus ing. For being late, for coming early, you can see that. Yes, so examples. I work hard for success. I work hard for success. I travel a lot for amusing myself. I run in the morning for exercising. Okay? Not. You can use in order. Just a minute. Oh, just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. You can use in order not to and so as not to express purpose in the negative form. Examples. They study hard so as not to fail. That's why we study hard so as not to fail in our national exams. Okay? She practices sports so as not to be fat. You see, exercise will make your body to burn the fats and you remain slim, and when you are slim, you are healthy. I write every day in order not to be a bad writer. I write every day in order not to be a bad writer. Yes, more examples of expressing purpose in English. She saves a lot of money so as to buy what she needs. They help my classmates understand lessons in order to learn. I run 2 miles to reduce cholesterol in my blood. They educate their children so that they could get a good job. She studies languages for communication. Do these assignments in order that you learn the rules very fast. Expressing purpose. Category 2. To is a preposition. To. So as to. In order to. Yes. In English, to, so as to, and in order to are always followed by a verb, infinitive. Examples. She prepared well to get a good grade. So you can see how infinitive is being used. To get. Getting is an gerund, but to get is an infinitive. Okay? Well, Bob studies hard so as to get a good job. I practice sports every day in order to have a fit body. Yes. Expressing purpose, category 3, so that, in order that, in order that. So, in English, so that and in order that are always followed by a subject plus a modal plus a verb, infinitive. Examples, see here. I read many short stories so that I can learn many vocabularies. I read many short stories so that I can learn many vocabularies. Okay? She spends a lot of money on herself in order that she can look beautiful. She spends a lot of money on herself in order that she can look beautiful. Beautiful. American pronunciation, beautiful. Beautiful. But British English, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay? So, having taken you through all this, what can I say? She came home early, have problems, so as not to have. So as not to have. So as not to have. Oh, sorry. Okay. So as not to. Sorry. Okay. So as not to have problems with her parents. Okay? Okay. So, I hope this lesson has been interesting to you, and I hope you've been happy. Therefore, this brings us to the end of this lesson. See you in the next lesson. For now, bye-bye.